Because we've got an 80s icon up next on our sofa.
What's that? 25 million albums, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Just that? With Spandau and Tony showing no signs of slowing down, already treating us to a brand new solo tour for the swing, style and Spandau.
And he's here with us now. Hello.
I'll never go away. It's like, this is like 45 years I've been doing
But
this.
I love it. We love it. We love you. And the thing is, I feel like you've just come off tour.
Yeah.
And then you're promoting this next tour. Do you ever stop?
Well, I don't, actually. I mean, we did Culture Club, Heaven 17, we did an arena tour before Christmas, which was brilliant. I mean, I've known George and the boys and the 17 boys. We go back to the early days, amazing. 78, 79. That means we're really old. But it was brilliant, and we had such a good time. It was great. The audiences were fantastic. And then just got back from Australia, and then we've just launched another Australian tour in March 2026.
They love you in Australia, don't they?
I love Australia. I love it there.
Have they always loved you in Australia? Was Spandau big in Australia?
Yeah, the first time we ever went, they were there with us on To Cut a Long Story Short. So, To Cut a Long Story Short was #5 in the UK.
Such a good tune.
But it's brilliant. We still play it today. It still sounds fantastic. But we didn't have that instant success. It wasn't until the True album that it all went pa-ching.
Yeah.
But Australia were with us right at the very beginning with To Cut a Long Story Short. And they've been with me as a solo artist ever since. And so we did some sellout shows, just a small little run, and then launched the 2026. So we're there. And the sun shines.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's too hot.
It's warm. Everyone's walking around in bare feet.
I know.
It's
but
the
it's
best.
38 degrees. I'm burning. Look at me, you know.
Are you not good in the sun, babe?
It's hard with those
38
suits.
degrees.
Hard with when you wear a suit, it's tough.
Burn me.
I came off, I couldn't hardly move because my trousers were stuck to my legs.
But this style has been going since the 80s, hasn't it? Your style. I mean, I couldn't see you in a tracksuit. I don't want to be seeing you in a T-shirt and jeans. I like this look. I like the jacket.
It's got to be done. Well, I mean, I think the thing is that when the True period happened, there was a whole kind of suity look. It was a sort of white Earp kind of look.
Yeah.
And I thought, I feel comfortable in that. And then when you look at people like Tony Bennett, I just always thought, you know, he looks so sharp. Frank Sinatra, Jack Jones, Robert Palmer, great fan of Robert Palmer. And he always just looked $1 million. And I don't really look good in tracksuits.
No, I like you in a suit.
That whole, you know, what was ended up coined in the romantic period, that was after punk, wasn't it? So there was a sort of move away to, like, with the Blitz Club and all of that, to kind of like, actually, we're going to come and dress in our...
You can do the frilly shirt thing when you're 18, 19, 20. Yeah. But when you get to 64, it's like the leather trousers don't quite fit anymore, and I don't know where the frilly shirts are gone.
Well, was fashion exciting back then? Because you had some great stylists that worked with you, Chris Sullivan and all that.
Well, I saw recently Chris Sullivan. We were doing a little thing for an Italian company in the West End, and Chris was on the DJ, and he was like, lifted his glasses up. I was like, hello, hey, Chris, hello, mate. It was an exciting period. I mean,
well, that Blitz Club time is so exciting.
Yeah. But there was no social media or anything like that. I mean,
it's the best time.
There were 3 TV channels: ITV, BBC One, BBC Two.
So how would you know what people thought of you? How would you know? Is it through the newspapers?
Just word of mouth, newspapers. It was, you know, people didn't have mobile phones then, so you went down the coin box and kept putting money. And when you talk to young kids now, and you go, yeah, you had to keep going, another, you know, and people don't believe what it was like.
Yeah.
But it was pretty primitive, but also Soho and the West End back then was a bit edgy.
Yeah.
A lot edgier than it is now. I mean, it's all very gentrified and lovely and wonderful restaurants. But back in the day, it was a little bit a little bit edgy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I didn't know that.
And if you walked around looking like Beau Brummel, you'd probably get beaten up, you know.
So tell us about this tour, because what can we expect on this tour? When is it happening? It's happening is it November?
November and December, and we're playing all those iconic, wonderful venues around the UK.
Have you got a big band?
It's called the Big Band Tour. So last February I did the Swing Tour, which went down brilliantly. We sold out. And that was a kind of specific swing tour. But then I thought, well, let's call it the Big Band Tour, because that way we've got all the brass, we've got the full band on stage and everything. But it means I can do the swing stuff, plus I've got to do a couple of Christmas songs, because it's coming up for Christmas.
Yeah.
A couple of the Spandau tunes.
Yeah.
So Gold, when you put a brass section to it, becomes a big band song, not a swing song.
Wow.
And then, obviously, I want to do Elvis. There's a Jack Jones song there, The Impossible Dream, I want to do. I mean, Jack Jones, when he sang that, and bless him, we were talking about this earlier, but he got that many column inches in the paper, and he was one of the best singers on the planet. Sinatra loved him, Bennett loved him.
Always the way, isn't it?
Yeah,
So weird.
He died last October, and I didn't even read about it. It was so terrible. But so I want to cover a couple of his songs as well.
Nice.
And it's all just going to be exciting and wonderful and fluffy and lovely.
Swing was always a thing for you, wasn't it? Like the Rat Pack. It was your parents cooked when they were cooking Sunday dinner.
lunch,
They put it so lovely.
Yeah, it's funny enough. I spoke to my mum on the way down here. Oh, Mum, I'm
You're
going to be on the
right.
telly today. Oh, I've got to tell you, your Auntie Geraldine sends her love.
Whoa!
Oh, it's Auntie Geraldine.
Worlds colliding.
And I've got an Auntie Geraldine who I spoke to on the way down.
Let me tell you,
But
if
no,
you
I
went out
saw-
for a night with Auntie Ger, you'd
she
know about
fun?
her. Oh, my
Oh, I
God.
want to
Such
meet
a-
Auntie Geraldine.
Do you know my Auntie Geraldine?
This is a bit weird, sorry. We were at a funeral the other day at the Pearly
happy
Bowls
day.
Club. It was a great funeral, actually.
Yeah.
It was a great send-off for Sandy. So your Auntie Geraldine was great friends with Sandy and Butch at the Bowls Club. And so she said, oh, you're on the television this week, aren't you,
she's
with
the
my,
best,
with my
aren't
nephew?
she?
I said, yeah. She said, tell him Auntie Geraldine sends her
Auntie
love.
Ger is a...
And he did.
They love Auntie Ger. Love
Hi,
her.
Auntie
I had to get
Geraldine.
that one in because she said,
That
you've
is
got to mention
amazing.
me. So she was lovely, really lovely. I've thrown you there, haven't I?
Wow. I was kind of like, have we got any more time?
No, we've run out of time. I can't believe it. We need to
Got a
talk. We've
wedding
got a
to
wedding
go
to
to.
do, and we need to tell everyone about the tickets for Tony's Christmas Big Band tour. They're on sale right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're selling very, very fast, which is great. And come to the Royal Albert Hall, because I'm doing I love the Royal Albert Hall.
What a night
That's
that
a bit
would be.
special.
I want
That's
like
where
a
I met Sinatra when I was 17.
personal one. I want you to come to my dressing room and do me a song before you go.
Lovely.
All right, lovely. I just want my personal one.
Of course you do.
know what I
I
mean?
get that.
Your own show.
Thanks, Tone.
Good to see you
Lovely
guys.
to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Tony.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hi, everyone.
you.
Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.